Who are your friends, really? Our friends Electric, Gary Newman. Well, maybe some of them are. Maybe some friends are androids. Dolores Cannon talked about background characters in her work over the last 50 years, and it's worth looking up. My kids refer to these as NPCs, non-player characters in computer games. And it's a big concept, isn't it? You know, that we're surrounded by androids, clones, NPCs, aliens. All sounds a bit bonkers, doesn't it? But Roddy Piper, who famously starred in John Carpenter's They Live movie, said in an interview that it was really a documentary. I think somebody else said that about The Matrix as well, but They Live, if you haven't watched it, is well worth watching. And also the Donald Sutherland version of Invasion of the Body Snatchers, you know, the one at the end where he goes, which me and Richard Vodes laughed about when I did a show with him. Because if you go back the last 3 years, it's a bit shocking, actually, that people that you've known and loved for many, many years turn against you because you can think for yourself. You know, for all of us that think for ourselves and know when the government's lying to us and know that the governments of the world have done nothing but cause us and our families harm, and worse, murdered our families and our ancestors, because that's what they've done. They've all got blood on their hands because we fell for the lie. We fell for the biggest lies in history. The earth is not round, for example. I'm not saying it's flat. I don't know, but I know it's not round the way they say it is. Otherwise, how could I see Ibiza from Formentera last week? Not possible. Not possible. Is it, Jacob? So, you know, that's one lie. The other one is space. You know, have I been there? I don't know. But, well, I know I haven't been there, but I don't know if space is real. I mean, is it water above us? Is there a firmament? It's all fascinating stuff, but who are your friends, really? You know, I said, when I toured America last year, I got on stage in 17 different cities and I said, COVID was the best thing that's ever happened to us because we now know who everybody is. And it's been painful, hasn't it? It's been painful having to let go of people that we thought were friends. In my own personal case, friends that I've had for 30 years have blatantly, in a lot of cases, told me off. One very dear friend said to me with my poetry, he said, "Stop sending me this, you're going down a very dangerous path." That was in December 2020. And I was like, dangerous path? I'm trying to tell the truth. I'm trying to find the truth. What are you so afraid of? So yeah, it is very interesting. Demonically possessed people, that's the other thing. You know, the fact is that we really don't know the truth about this world, and this world is not what we think it is. I mean, anybody watching this with half a brain can agree with that statement. And we also don't actually know. Nobody actually knows the whole picture. There are a lot of people out there that have got a lot of great information about what it is, but they're only pieces of the puzzle. So how do we deal with this as human beings? Well, you know, when I went through my suicidal kind of moment a number of years ago, I got told very, very clearly, you have to let go of everything. And, you know, I put out memes 10 years ago saying, let go, and I did little pictures of people with balloons letting go of balloons. I mean, yeah, cut me some slack. I knew I was on the path then. You know, and letting go is a Taoist concept that I was getting my head around it, but I didn't know. I didn't truly understand it. And I'm not saying I truly understand it now, but I know that letting go is deep. It's extremely deep. We have to let go, not just of friends that have shunned us for trying to tell them or trying to save them. I mean, really, that's what we've been trying to do, is trying to save them from murdering themselves by agreeing to be injected with a bioweapon. You know, it's not It's not a faulty product at all. It's doing exactly what it was meant to do, exactly what it was designed to do. And a lot of us are still looking around at people driving cars with masks on their own and going, what the Whiskey Tango Foxtrot? That's what the fuck for anybody that doesn't know the phonetic alphabet. Yeah, we can't. It's an extremely strange place to be, but it's a good thing. It's a good thing. You have to let go of these people. You have to let go of people in your family that don't understand. You just got to let them go, emotionally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, physically. We have to let them go. We also have to let go of all preconceived ideas. By the way, I'm not preaching. I'm just sharing my thoughts. So if you disagree with this, that's entirely your prerogative. I'm not forcing this on anybody. You're watching this voluntarily, by the way. If you don't like it, just switch off. But we have to let go of all our ideas about the world, the universe. Everything we've been taught about history is a lie. Everything. Pretty much everything we've been taught about physics and chemistry is a lie. You know, I was watching a great video this morning about how to improve your eyesight from Cultivate Elevate. Matt, I think his name is, and he was talking about just rubbing castor oil and pearl powder into your eyes because our eyes are being dried out by the frequencies of devices like this. So I'm very keen on that one because of these. I had 20/20 vision until 4 or 5 years ago, and I've spent 30 years staring at a bloody screen like you lot. So, you know, we need to nourish our bodies, and that's all part of sovereignty. And, you know, that's what, again, as a reminder, this spiritual quarantine period that we've all been in is all to teach us how to become sovereign. Sovereign, as Donald Trump said, you can't have, no, I'm not going to do his voice, maybe I will. You can't have a sovereign nation without sovereign people, and it takes time to do this because we are coming off being dependent on the state, because we've all been doing this all our lives. Suckling on the nipple of a fucking demonic, evil piece of shit that we call government that has to go. Politics is not the answer. The answer is here and connecting to source and realizing your true power. That's all I've got to say this morning. God bless you.